What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, had a lot of people hitting me up, and a lot of people saying that legendary, retired, iconic Hall of Fame superstar boxer, pound for pound king, pay-per-view king, the man known as Money, formerly known as Pretty Boy, formerly known as Money, now known as TBE, Floyd Mayweather Jr. himself, who attended the showdown with now 3-division undefeated world champion, Olympic silver medalist, superstar boxer Shakur Stevenson, as he took on Dominican lightweight star title contender Mayweather Santos. The performance didn't live up to the expectations. My expectations, Shakur Stevenson's expectations, Mayweather Santos' expectations, nobody's expectations. It just didn't live up to the billing, right? And Floyd Mayweather was in the locker room with Shakur Stevenson, and then afterwards, Floyd Mayweather left. And many people were saying that Floyd Mayweather left early. His reaction said it all. His body language said it all. He was disappointed in Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson didn't perform to the level of his expectations, to the level of his talent. He was overly defensively cautious and conscious. And that led to a lackluster performance against Mayweather Santos. Shakur Stevenson landed 65 punches the entire fight, and Mayweather Santos landed 40 punches. 62 punches from Shakur, some of that magnitude, and Mayweather Santos landed 40. A total of 100 punches. Now, and out of those 60 punches, 46 of those 65 punches was jabs that Shakur landed. It was jabs. He landed 46 jabs. So he landed a total of 65 punches, and 46 of the 65 was jabs. And so that's safe to say that it wasn't entertaining. And so people were saying that, hit me up, and Blue, did you see Floyd Mayweather? He got up. He was so disappointed. Shakur, Floyd Mayweather left in the 9th round. He left early. And that's not the case. Floyd Mayweather did what he normally does. When you see Floyd Mayweather attend many fights, I've been to many fights that Floyd Mayweather was at, he very rarely stays to the very end until the scorecards is read and he gets bombarded by the media. He just don't do it. It's just not something that he does, right? So in this case, people were saying Floyd Mayweather left in the 9th round. That's not true. Floyd Mayweather stayed to the end of the fight. He left right before the scorecards was read. And the reason Floyd Mayweather left right before the scorecards is read is because he's going to get bombarded by the media, and everybody wants to know his reaction. And Floyd Mayweather, he don't like to give his reactions and predictions because he sees it and feels like it's him talking down on the fighters, the youth, the young fighters coming up. So he's not going to pick and choose. He just don't do it. He don't create that separation. I respect that from Floyd Mayweather. He's not going to give you a prediction on these young fighters unless it's just a fighter they're going against that he has no dog in the race. He has no interest in helping them, throughout their career. Not that he won't help everybody throughout their career, but you understand what I'm saying. Like the young fighters like Shakur, Devin, Tank Davis, Richardson Hitchens, Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, the list goes on and on. Those young Jerron Boots Ennis, even already established vets like Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. He's just not going to give his prediction. He's not going to tell you that Errol Spence going to win, Terrence Crawford going to win, Devin Haney, Tank Davis, Shakur, they have a rivalry. Now, he did say he wanted to see Devin fight Shakur, and he wanted to see Tank fight Tio. He thought that was a good matchup. But that's just his what he believes would be great for entertainment value. Not because he feel like Shakur could beat Devin, or Devin could beat Shakur, or Tio could beat Tank and Tank could beat Tio. He just feel like those are great matchups for legacy. Many people get it misconstrued when they talk about Floyd Mayweather, and they look at Floyd Mayweather and they feel like Floyd Mayweather is all about the money. Late in his career, that became the focal point. But Floyd Mayweather was Pretty Boy Floyd, and it was about the legacy. He was looking to fight the absolute best fighters that was available. He wanted to fight all the world champions. He wanted to prove he was the best fighter in the world. He was competitive in that aspect. And when Floyd Mayweather was getting the short end of the stick, and fighters was avoiding him and not giving him his opportunity, well, once he got the opportunity and he got the ball was in his court, well, he took full advantage of it. And he still didn't duck fighters. He just didn't. So with that said, Floyd Mayweather is not going to pit these fighters against each other. Again, yes, he said he wanted to see Devin fight Shakur and Tank fight Tio, but that's just out of competitive nature, and that's just for legacy. He's not going to say who will win those fights. Now, he might say it privately who he believes win the fights, but he'll never publicly tell you who's going to win those fights. He just won't. He won't cause that division, and he won't pick a side, not publicly. Obviously, he's a competitor. He beat more world champs than anybody in history of the sport of boxing. He retired undefeated. So clearly, he has an opinion as to who he think will win between Devin and Tank, or Tank and Tio, and Shakur and Devin, and Devin and Tio. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course he has. I'm sure he has who in his brain who he think can win, but he'll never publicly say it, not on the camera. So he didn't leave the Shakur Stevenson fight early, people. That's not true. He stayed to the absolute end. Right before the scorecards was read, he made his way out the arena. When he started walking out the arena, there was nobody even in the arena. The people was, half the arena was already gone. You could see the seats in the arena was empty. And he didn't give a reaction. And his body language is always the same, because people were saying, and his body language said Floyd Mayweather was disappointed in Shakur Stevenson performance. His body language didn't say that. His body language is the same body language I see Floyd Mayweather at every fight. He walked off. He was looking at his phone, and he didn't say anything. He didn't, he didn't give an indication. None of that. He just walked off. So to say Floyd Mayweather gave a reaction and Floyd Mayweather was disappointed and he left early because he was bored with Shakur Stevenson performance, that's not true at all whatsoever. He stayed to the very end, and he supported Shakur Stevenson. Salute to Floyd Mayweather for doing that. He supported Shakur Stevenson. He stayed to the very end, and he didn't give a reaction. He didn't give a prediction. He didn't give, his body language didn't say he was disappointed and he was bored and he left in the 9th round. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that report came from or who indicated that, but I just watched Floyd Mayweather leave right before the scorecards was read for Shakur Stevenson fight, and there was halfway nobody in the arena. So in the 9th round, the arena was still packed, whether they was booing or not. The people were still there. When Floyd Mayweather left, there was nobody in the arena. The lights was on, and they was getting ready to read the scorecards. So he left right before the scorecards. So we got to stop trying to cause division and stop trying to create narratives and, use legends like Floyd Mayweather to deter or to water down or downplay fighters. You feel like Shakur Stevenson performance was lackluster? He feel like it was lackluster. He know that wasn't a good performance, and the people around him know it wasn't a good performance. Period. Terrence Crawford said it was a lackluster performance. Andre Ward said it was a lackluster performance. They knew it was. Andre Ward said we all had these types of fights. Terrence Crawford said we all had these types of fights. So it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was just defensive minded. He was elusive. The only knock I had on Shakur Stevenson was take advantage when you had the openings. He could have counted. He clearly showed that he was. Now, and Edwin De Los Santos was athletic, explosive. You could tell he had power, southpaw. He was skilled, fast hands, fast feet. Shakur Stevenson was still the better boxer. He had a better jab, higher ring IQ, better defense. He still was the better fighter. My only knock is that I wish Shakur Stevenson would have countered Edwin De Los Santos when he had the openings. Period. And he didn't want to take the chance, just like he did with Nakatilia. It's the only knock I have with Shakur Stevenson. At the end of the day, you know, you live and you learn. Now, the issue is going to be pay-per-view. Is Shakur Stevenson going to be pay-per-view worthy? No. Performances like that, fans ain't going to want to support it. They just not. They ain't going to want to pay their dollar to watch that type of performance. And when you put on two performances like that, he had two performances like that, Nakatilia and this fight, it becomes a pattern. And when fans believe that they don't know what they're going to get from you, and it's a strong possibility they could get this again, they ain't going to want to support it. And if they don't want to support it, the networks, the managers, the promoters, they ain't going to want to put you in those fights because they ain't trying to lose money. So that's my only knock when it comes to this. Period. He still was the better fighter. It was frustrating because you could clearly see he was the better fighter. Period. So let's see how everything unfolds and plays out moving forward. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue signing off. I'm gone. Peace.